Hello, so I wanted to give a quick overview of how to get Diremite web real easily without having to camp it. It's real easy. If you have any Leve allowances, which I have plenty, they're worth a lot of money each if you get access to Diremite web. If you're a lower level weaver, I highly recommend attempting the HQs, but if you're already 50, it's not really a big deal. Or if you are so high level that you'd rather save it for something else and work on it later without having to do these leaves, then maybe you don't need to do the HQs here. But anyway, so I'll give you an example. One Leve allowance gives, and if you've done these leaves before, you know that you can turn these in 3 times per each Leve allowance. So I'm already level 50 here, so I won't worry about experience, but we get 10 Diremite web from each turn in. I'm going to go ahead and accept both of these. And cotton choice of gathering. So crafting cotton. Oh boy, now I'm gonna have to find them. Where are they at? Where are they at? There we go. Okay, got plenty of materials, got plenty of crystals. Let's go ahead and make 9. And I hope none of them fell. That's a little annoying when they fell and they're quicksand. But they're all easy materials to get, so very cheap. And some people like to point out that these leaves don't give them to you every time, but there are different leaves that generally do give you at least some Diremite web. Sometimes you might have to go back to town to check on it, and then there will be different ones that do it there. Sometimes you just wait a little while, and then they'll pop back up. So no, they don't give them to you every time, but usually there's going to be some between the level 20s and level 25s leaves that either give you this or give you a high number of crystals or shards. So I definitely recommend that if you're not going to have access to the Diremite web ones, because it just shuffles through them and it'll go to the Diremite web ones eventually. And then you just come to turn in your item. Oh, there's 10 Diremite web right there. Submit more, sure. Another 10 Diremite web. And another 10 Diremite web, all in just, what is that, a couple minutes at the most? What else do we have? Cotton dress gloves. Quick scent 1. The bad thing about that is you use up a whole Leve allowance just to get 10 instead of 30. But if you're not really that worried about Leve allowances because you have so many saved up, then why not? Let's see if anything else popped up right now. Oh look, these popped up while I did these. So, wow. So, Velveteen. I don't know if I have the materials on that to do that one. I do have the Initiate Slopes one, so I'll do that because that gives a lot of shards. And then we can redo these. But I won't, well. So quick scent one of these. that's up to 50 Diremite web I've gotten just in this few minutes. The next, cotton coils gathering again, which was back here and towards the bottom. This guy. We've got plenty of material still. Quick synth another 9. So it's kind of silly whenever people, whether it's on the forums or just in general, are complaining about how difficult it is to get these because they have to compete against the RMT, the guild sellers who are teleporting and grabbing the guys. And to be honest, even on this server, whenever I've gone up to the banemites, I haven't seen any, or very many RMT. I've been able to go fight the banemites without much trouble, but as you can see from this video, this quick recording I'm doing here, it is incredibly easy to get a stack of Diremite web. And all I'm using so far is 4 allowances, and I've got a stack-ish. 80 web after turning these in. So almost a stack. And I also have another video that I've uploaded already. I'm not talking in it or anything, but it's there, of me doing this similar kind of thing, but to get, what's that, fleece. And I get well over a stack of fleece, except I don't do it quite this quickly. It was because I was leveling up from 45 to 50. And I was doing all HQs, so I cut out all that. Oh. So six allowances so far, and 120 Diremite web. But you get the point. And sometimes it'll change over to something else. I'm getting low on materials, so I'm gonna need to make more cotton cloth. Let's make 3 more cotton cloth just for this video. We'll make 3. We'll go ahead and make the materials, turn it in, and then you'll see 120 cloth. Or 120 Diremite web. Like I said before, if you're lower level, you know, if you're level 35 or under, I would highly recommend going through the effort of attempting HQs, because you get a lot of experience from doing this. Gathering. And if you haven't noticed already, this is the quarry mill in South Shroud. So if you're out in Gridania, grab a chocobo. Take it out at the quarry mill. Or you can just teleport. This is one of my favorite destination points, so a teleport here is a little over 100 gil. Which is basically nothing whenever, even just from turning these in, I'm getting 600-700 gil back, so, from NPCs. And if you're already level 50, this works with fleece as well. And let's do that one last one, and I'll go ahead and stop the video after that. Cotton dress glove skin. I guess I'll use an HQ item since I should have made one more. Well, let's just do it this way. Because the HQ doesn't matter. All you get is a tiny bit extra gil, I believe, at this point, because you're level 50, or I am. Alright, 120 Diremite web in a very short amount of time. There it is. Have fun.